Okay, so I'm a little bit nervous for this conversation because you people know how I love Starbucks. So I'm here with Lisa Cianfrini, and we're going to chat a little bit about my home away from home, a happy place, Starbucks, and where the pitfalls are. So I was telling you a little while ago that I stopped putting sugar in my coffee. And I do on the weekend, this is like a confession, on the weekend I do have Carmel Macchiato because it's my treat. But during the week I just have Americano and put some milk in it, and that's it. So how am I doing?
You are doing amazing. One thing that I would suggest to do even better, throw some cinnamon in there.
Oh, okay. Oh, I like
cinnamon adds a bit of sweetness,
yeah,
plus it's so good for you. It's really good for your blood sugar levels. And there's some evidence that it's actually good for our digestion as well. So throw some cinnamon in there.
That's a good, you know, and so like sometimes, because I see it there, and so it's like, I'm not gonna put those sprinkles on, because I don't know if anyone else's mom did this. I grew up in the 70s. I don't know if your mom ever did this. She makes cinnamon toast.
Oh yeah,
it's just like, it's like butter on the toast and then sugar and cinnamon, and then like so good. But so then I kind of think sometimes like, oh, cinnamon's, but it's not. It's the sugar part. Yeah. It's okay. So
absolutely. So one of my biggest recommendations to people: Americano. Put in some milk. Put in a bit of cinnamon. Absolutely good. If you are the type where you're like, no, I'm going to Starbucks and I'm paying $5, so I want something more than that. Mm-hmm. They are a place that they're very used to people customizing orders. So the Carmel Macchiato, you're going to get a heck load of sugar and calories, potentially fat from it, not so good. But you can do things like ask for half the syrup. Yeah. So instead of 4 pumps, which is really like out of this world, get 1 or 2. You're gonna save yourself like teaspoons and teaspoons of sugar.
Yeah. So you would order that half sweet.
Half sweet. Yeah. Sorry.
And the lingo. Yeah.
Half sweet.
Okay.
You can also get things without whipped cream, so they'll automatically put whipped cream on it. Ask without whipped cream.
Carmel Macchiato doesn't come with whipped cream.
Okay, good.
Yeah. I know. I hate. One time I ordered like a cinnamon dolce latte or something. So I was like, oh, that'll be good. And then that would come. I was like, stop. Yeah. But yeah, okay. That now, like sometimes I'll see, we have a lot of students that go to our Starbucks just before, and I'll see, and they'll, it'll be like 7:30 in the morning, and they'll be getting this Frappuccino like in a plastic cup with the dome lid, so that the whipped cream can stick out, and it looks like a milkshake to me, and so
it is. That's not coffee. Yeah, that's a dessert. That is not coffee. You don't even want to know how many calories and sugar and things. You can, with the venti size, you can run upwards of 600, 700 calories with those things, 30 plus grams of fat. Yeah. And it's saturated fat. Not so good for you. Yeah. So if you do have a treat, get the small size. They're huge sizes. Plus, we have to take into account caffeine. Mm-hmm. Those things have a ton of caffeine in them. Yeah. Which for a lot of us is not good for us. Yeah. So you can always ask for half calf too, but I usually say if you are dying, you want one of those things, get the smallest size. You can actually ask. So tall is sort of the small, but they also have short. Oh, you can get the short, which is even smaller. Yeah. So that's a way better choice. Something else that tends to happen is mid-afternoon, we think, oh, I need a coffee. We go over there, and then we see that they have pumpkin loaf and the oat chocolate brownies, and some things like that. So just be careful what you're ordering for sweets too. Along with going and getting your coffee, have a snack. Have a snack before you go. Have something, at your workplace before you go there. If you are there and you do really need a snack, there are a few things that you can get. But just keep in mind that if you're getting a latte, you're getting a snack. That's your calories. You're getting milk there. You're getting sugar there, most likely. So that is your snack. But if you're getting an Americano with a little bit of milk and some cinnamon in it, which is perfect, you can get things like they have Kind bars, which are basically, they got a little bit of honey in them, but they're nuts and dried fruit. Awesome. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, and they taste really good. They're good. Quite good. Yeah. Those are actually things that I recommend for a lot of athletes to pick up.
Yes.
Which in itself is a pretty big snack, but you could grab one of those and have it for a few snacks. A lot healthier.
Yeah.
Try to pick anything that's smaller. So they do have low-fat loaves. They're still not very good for you. They still have a lot of fat.
Yeah, high sugar too.
High sugar. So just try to pick things that are smaller. So if you really, really need something, share a cookie with somebody. Instead of getting a big piece of loaf, get one of those cake pops. You're still gonna get
but it's
better
the volume.
Than the big piece.
That's interesting. That's a good point actually, because just from a volume perspective. What about if you do have just a regular latte, like, you know, what's that, like without syrup in it, just, you know,
a tall latte. A tall latte, you're gonna get, depending on the milk you get, skim or two, around 100 calories. Plus you're getting some protein. Plus you're getting some calcium. Plus you're getting some vitamin D. That's actually a fairly good snack. That and a piece of fruit. Absolutely good snack.
What do you think about and so you kind of alluded to it that for different people they take in caffeine differently, but what is there sort of a safe amount of a typical coffee to have in a day, or, you know, what's too much? Or
so the Health Canada recommendations are that for adults, no more than 400 milligrams per day. If you look at a venti Americano or some of those other things they have, you're getting up there. They put 4 shots of espresso in there. That's about 350.
Okay.
350 milligrams.
Okay.
So just one of those, that would be your caffeine for the day. However, what we're looking at now is that some people have a genetic difference where even 2 or more cups per day is really not good for them. So I often recommend people, if they are coffee drinkers, you should get your genes tested and you should see, are you okay having 400 or do you need to stick to 200 or less?
What is the, like, what happens to those people who are sensitive to it?
Basically, they're not very good at metabolizing caffeine. It lingers around in their body. It can increase their risk of cardiovascular disease, increase their blood pressure. Not very good for them.
Not cool. What about drinking decaffeinated coffee?
You would still be getting some of, so coffee itself has some antioxidants and some minerals in it, so that way you'd still be getting those antioxidants and those minerals without the caffeine, so that's absolutely a good option.
Sometimes caffeine makes me twittery, like not hyper, but just like shaking on the inside.
So want something warm that tastes like coffee?
Yeah, exactly. It's more the habit. So so I've tried it sometimes, and I wonder, is this
absolutely fine to do? And you can ask them too, again, for half calf. So if you want that big coffee, but you don't want all of the caffeine, half calf is the way to go.
Okay, that's awesome. Okay, so I'm alright going to Starbucks.